Chris Universe. Welcome to another episode of Robots with the Rockettes. This is Maddie, and today I'll be teaching you how to use the sharp distance sensor. Thanks to FTC 9890, the Rubies from Minneapolis, Minnesota, for suggesting this sensor to us. To see how it is used in their autonomous from last year, click the link in the description below. It's a really great autonomous program. You can purchase these at several places online, like adafruit.com, and the sensor works well to see objects between about 3 centimeters and 30 centimeters away, as long as it's not transparent. The green ones are my favorite. This sensor is an analog sensor, so you can plug it into an analog port on the device interface module. Analog sensors return a voltage between 0 and 5 volts to the device interface module based on feedback from the sensor. In this case, it would be the change in distance from an object. You can determine the relationship between distance and voltage by looking at the spec sheet for the sensor. When we look at the relationship graph in the spec sheet, we notice that this relationship was nonlinear. That is, it's not a straight line, and nothing is ever easy in robotics. And sadly, we can't fix programming with duct tape. We already tried that. We decided to break up the nonlinear curve into a bunch of small line segments and use a lookup table to model the graph at every centimeter. Then we use a basic technique called linear interpolation to get as close as possible in our measurement. Linear interpolation is the method to find an unknown point between two known points. We treated the known voltages as points on a graph. Here is the equation we used. So at the top of our op mode, we have two arrays. This one is the centimeter array that goes from 3 to 30, and then at the our second array shows us the voltage. Then this gets our hardware, and then it checks to see if it's in range when the op mode is active. Then in this loop, if it's one of the points in between on our graph, and if it is, it throws it into our linear interpolation equation, and then it prints it to the screen. After cleaning up our code, we will be publishing it on our website, and we will be putting a link in the description below. That's all. Bye, Bot Buddies!